Okay, so this video is a look at Hot Wheels Deloreans. I love the DeLorean car, which all stems from, of course, seeing it in the Back to the Future trilogy of films. I've seen a few documentaries too about its history and the making of the car, with the guy who invented it getting into trouble with the FBI. In one documentary, I learned the shape was based on a Lotus Esprit. You can see they're similar. It might also be another reason why I like them, as the Lotus from The Spy Who Loved Me is my favourite Bond car, and the DeLorean is reminding me of that. In all the films and TV programmes I've seen it in, it's always been silver, but this hasn't stopped Hot Wheels from repainting it over and over. This is the first version they made, a nice normal DeLorean. It always looks strange to me without all the time-travelling gizmos on it. Then they released this one, which has a slight bluish tint to it. I've been using this as a roadie from pole position until it got replaced recently with cars which looked a lot more like him, so this is back in the DeLorean pile. Then they did an all-black version. I consider this an evil DeLorean, the Black Knight of the DeLorean world. Then they repainted it red. I was going to use this as an unofficial Quantum Leap car. There's not much to collect from Quantum Leap as he leaps into other people's bodies. No time machine like the TARDIS or Doc Brown's DeLorean. But there is a car in it. Al the Hologram's car, seen twice in the pilot episode and the 5th season episode Killing Time. It's definitely a red Ferrari, probably because Quantum Leap was created by the same person who created Magnum PI. I don't have a Ferrari, so I was going to use this as it's the same red and has a black panel on the back, the same as the pilot car seen from an overhead shot of it. I said going to, as even my imagination can't turn a DeLorean into Ferrari, no matter how hard I try. I do like the time travel connections between the DeLorean and Quantum Leap though. I will do an unofficial Quantum Leap video as soon as I've got a good Ferrari to use for it. You can't do a video about DeLoreans without showing this. The time-travelling DeLorean from the Back to the Future films. I've got a few versions of this, so I'll show you one out of its packaging. For me, this is a Hot Wheels mini masterpiece. The detail on this is fantastic. On the front, you get the DMC logo on the grille. On the sides, you get the wires running along the car. On the back, you get the time-travelling gizmos, painted on brake lights, the DeLorean name, and even the number plate, Out of Time. From the top, you see the exposed engine and more gadgets. It has blue tinted windows and tons of detail on the inside too. I know Johnny Lightning have also made these cars, but I never came across them. This was my first one, and for me, can't be beat. I just wish Hot Wheels would follow it up with a flying DeLorean from Part 2 and one with 50s wheels and the gizmo on the hood from Part 3. This is still perfect though. Okay, so that was a look at Hot Wheels Deloreans, and hopefully I'll see you on another video sometime.